What do you think is the best roles to carry a ranked game, and do they differ from ranked to ranked? I think it's all. If I were to like, the only way you can answer that question is if you generalize it, right? And if you generalize it, if I had to put my top 5 roles, alright, let's make a quick video. Top 5 roles. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? Top 5 roles to carry and why. In ranked, more often than not, this is all generalized, this is all averages, right? Because there's no way, obviously, in certain situations, ADC is going to be the best role. In certain situations, solo is going to be the best role when you solo diff or ADC diff, right? But I think the most important roles right now in ranked, from number one is jungle. And it'll always be jungle, because jungle influences the pace of the game. Smite is made around the jungle influencing the pace of the game. And if your jungle wants to farm while the other makes moves around the map, you're going to be at a big deficit. So jungle will always be like that. Even if jungle is a bit weaker than last season, it's still the person and the role that sets the pace of the game. Then it's support in number 2. Why support? Because support is a secondary jungler. You can also set the pace of the game. A support diff is felt all across the map, right? And it can literally make the game, change the game by himself if he makes the right rotations and makes the right space. Number 3 being a mid. I think mid right now you can pump out a lot of damage, but the problem is you're getting focused, you're getting run at, you're the easy lane to kill with 4 or 5 different ways to get, gank you. So I think it's mid. And then after that, it's going to be ADC for me to carry. ADC diff is nuts. It's objective base. It's it not only, so when you get an ADC that's big, so now you have to compare ADC to solo, right? Because those are the last 2 roles that are left. If a solo gets ahead, he's hard to kill. And then he has 1 Gold Fury rotation that can change the game. While an ADC can do so much even when he's ahead. I think ADC being ahead is more important than solo being ahead, because I think solo being ahead, the only thing he could do is rotate a gold, and if he loses that fight, he loses the lead. So he has 1 opportunity to make the solo advantage count. So, and then ADC is still, if he gets ahead in ADC, you just rotate him to fire, and then you get the fire, you get the portal, you get tier 1 or you get tier 2 and left. And that's why I think those roles are in that order are the most important roles for ranked. Obviously, this is generalized. I cannot say in specific. Obviously, if a solo diff is really, really, really big and he just runs around killing your whole team, I mean, that is what it is, But I think those are the, especially after tomorrow. You guys are so confused on. You guys don't understand that those items are still very strong. They nerfed Berserkers. They didn't nerf Wind Demon. They nerfed Berserkers, and they nerfed Fail Not. Fail Not still has percent pen. It's still a strong item. I think you just go back to XE Rage, Wind Demon, Deathbringer if you want to go crit, and that still has a ton of pen with a ton of crit. They nerfed all of crit. You guys are all mistaken on they nerfed all of crit. You guys are very confused. I'm not sure if you guys read. They nerfed the wrong part of item. Why? So when you ask yourself, why is Berserker so broken? Why was Wind Demon so broken? Why was Fail Not so broken? It was the pen, guys. It was the pen. It's not the crit. The crit is not the problem. It's the pen. You're allowed to get pen with crit, which means there's no downside to getting crit. I think people just see it. They hear nerf and then they watch a video that they killed crit, but that's not the case. Fail Not is not even that. The Fail Not was being abused because it gave 20% CD for some random reason, on top of giving 10% pen, on top of giving 45 power, on top of giving a ridiculous passive. The item was stacked itself. How does it shut down the whole crit build? The problem was that Spectral... The problem with Spectral before was that every item has % pen, and it still has % pen, so I think Spectral was still...
Circuit.
Oh no, I need to get something here.
Capri.
This is an early Capri pick. I'm probably gonna get counter picked. I was not paying attention, but whatever. Guys, no, I mean, I think you're still mistaken. I really do think you're still mistaken. I mean, from what I see from some of you guys, right? You like Baron support? Yeah, it's not too bad. If you're still, guys, if you get Spectral, right? Yes, it hurts the crit, but you still have 40% pen. So your crits do less, but you still have a lot of attack speed. So the problem is right now, I mean, I'm going to try to explain this to you guys, but some of you guys will read a YouTube thumbnail and still fucking, you know, believe whatever you want to believe. But what is the best combo in Smite? It's % pen, crit, and attack speed. The problem is that with these builds, you're getting crit and attack speed and % pen all checked off with only 3 or 4 items. But before, crit wasn't as good. Why? Because you needed to build XC in there. And if you need to build XC before the crit, it feels pretty weak. And not that it feels much weaker, because you have to build a full item before you get the crit. But the % pen is trash on the jungler, so a jungler going Spectral is going to hurt the ADC more than a tank going Spectral, surely. So a jungle going Spectral is going to hurt the ADC more. % pen is trash on the jungler, not if you have Spectral, because now you're going to be plus hybrid plus shifters. If you go shifter Spectral, you're going to be at 150 prots. You have 40% pen, you'll be fine. Alright, sounds good, Captain. I can't believe I'm not getting counterpicked right now. I'm down for it though. I mean, they have AO. Okay, I just ban Achilles just in case. What's up, Torta? ¿Cómo está la cosa, bro? ¿Todo bien? Bacchus plays like he's always how he's always played. He's just a fast-paced support, super tanky, and you know, the only thing with him, he's kind of like Sobek in that aspect, that if you pluck or you flop in and you do not hit and lands in a bad spot, you're gonna die. What counters Capri executes? Like, do you follow Shirley Sniper? They still follow Hurricane? Unfortunate dodge. Yeah, so executes Achilles outquang Thana. On the last season 8 games, I'm going Merc with Spectrum, just running at Hunters. It feels really strong. But Spectrum now makes the crit build not meta. Guys, they tweaked Spectral. They didn't fucking make Spectral the best item in the game. Top 2 gods for each role in your opinion. I have a tier list. You want to check out my tier list? What up, everything? How's everything, Babo? Everything good, man? How much MMR do I have? I have like 3K on my other account. On this series, I have like 1,800 or 1,900. The Spectral buff was so small. I know. People are like, bro, what do you mean? Minus 80% on crits. They gave 10%. Thanks for your hard work. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Twist. Yo, by the way, guys, my YouTube video. My YouTube videos were really in depth with macro, laning phase, rotations. I made 2 new videos today that I've gotten like over 50 or 60 comments on, teaching the game in it from a top down. So if you guys want to check that out, thank you, Shadowfire, for the big 20 months. Really appreciate it, man.